Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Divine Goddess Tarot. My name is Jessica and this is your weekly Zodiac reading. Let's jump right in and see what energies are coming through. This is an amazing week. Happy Halloween or happy Samhain. It is an amazing week of just the veil being thin, so there's lots of energies coming through, as well as the Scorpio eclipse that happened on the 25th. So we are really going to be feeling that energy for a while, which is really transformative energy. I feel a lot of us have already gone through that death and transformational, a lot of tower moments, a lot of endings. And now we're kind of moving into, even though that this is the sign of the end of winter or the end of summer, and we are going into winter officially. And so this is a time for, I feel like we're moving into that rebirth feeling, that it's going to feel a lot lighter. So keep that in mind as Sagittarius. So let's see, with all of these amazing energies and rebirth, what energies are coming through for you this week and what messages. So right there. So yin and yang, creating harmony through balance. Love that. It's been coming up quite a bit lately, all about the balance, but even more so has been the word of harmony, of flow, of really moving into not just balance, but balance comes from all and every direction, and then it's fluid and it moves. So it's not just about weighing something out, it's really about moving with it. And so I really feel that for you in this yin and yang energy, it's really coming forward to learn how to be in the flow of things and to have that zen. Like, she's got that yin and yang. I'm really feeling also zen energy is coming out. So your future higher self is now saying, initiate, curiosity, open and warm. So perhaps that is where now it's encouraging you that as you go through this rebirth and moving into a new stage, it's also saying now open. So we will, of course, define those messages through the tarot. Your guides, goddesses, and gods, so your spiritual support group is next for the message that is in harmony with this, I believe, zen yet open energy. Right there. So soul radiance for the phoenix rising. I love that. Beautiful. All right, last but not least, and of course the butterfly, which you've got one right here. So, and with that, Scorpio energy is transform, right? And so the butterfly is really being strong right now with that energy of to transform and stay open. Whoop, right there. Keep faith. So beautiful. I love this. A lot of purple. So let's see with the tarot to define these messages. And during this time, whoop, these foils are so slick, but I do love them. They're beautiful. So let's see what messages are coming through for Sag right there. So 4 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, bottom of the deck is the 9 of Swords. So yes, definitely a completion or a finish line to something. I feel like that there's definitely a completion, especially with the 9. There, the Knight of Cups, Judgment, and bottom of the deck is Queen of Cups energy. Definitely Scorpio energy is really predominant right now in your reading. Judgment is all about also that arriving into the new life, the resurrection from where you've been, and I really do, it's all about that moving forward. And right there. All right, so yes, moving forward, moving on. 8 of Cups. There's also the eclipse. You've got the Devil and the Knight of Swords under your spiritual support group. Keeping the faith, you've got the Page of Swords, you've got the Page of Cups, and you've got the 5 of Cups. All right. All right, let's take a peek at this and sum this up. So yes, definitely with the 4 of Wands, this can also represent marriage. So for some of you, this could be commitment. This could be with this harmony through balance, you've created a beautiful relationship. This is also could be a relationship with yourself. This is also could be just whatever you've been going through. You've made it to the finish line, and now it's the rebirth happening. And I really feel that message strong in your reading, just because of judgment, just because of that Queen of Cups, just because you've got the Eight of Cups and a lot of cup energy, like so much, as well as the distinct eclipse that's on this card. This is the only one. Some of them say that there's others that have it, that this is the one that symbolizes the eclipse. So that is just really strong right now. I really feel that you're walking away from also this devil energy, which is toxicity. And you're rising from everything that you've been through. And whether that's your own toxicity, your own old way of being, or you're actually walking away from people that are no longer serving you or situations. So with the yin and yang energy of this week, I really feel that it's just yummy energy. I do feel you're a little bit, there's still some residue here with the Nine of Swords here. It's right at that peak before it really breaks through to a completion for some of you. For the energy of really, it feels lifted. It feels like I feel happier. I feel more refreshed. There's just a lot of energy going through with a lot of the retrogrades. And so with that, you've got also the Ace of Pentacles, which I really feel is just things coming at you now, different offerings, because you're vibrating differently. Your energy is different. You're more that Zen energy, and you've got the stars on her hair here, which to me is of course the Star card, which is some Aquarian energy. I really feel that is you moving forward and paving your own path. Sagittarius, you have a beautiful tendency of doing that as well, of going your own way. And with that, it's your higher and future self is now saying, okay, now that you have gone through all of this, and with this Nine of Swords being here, I really feel that your higher future self is saying, now open again. Don't stay closed. And I really feel and know that is kind of human tendency. We get hurt, and the ego wants to basically build a castle wall around us, and instead of opening. And when we've been through a lot of pain, the best thing we can do is get back in the arena of openness. It doesn't mean you have to jump into dating or jump into another relationship. What it means is to open your heart. It means to not close it. And that's the challenge, because once we've been hurt, it's like you never want to feel that way again. You never want to experience that again. However, when we get to a place of clarity and we're a little bit out of the woods of it being so fresh, the challenge is to move forward in opening to create more in your life and open further. And with the Knight of Cups here, I really feel that when you do, you're going to be coming forward in a representation of your full cup. You're going to fill it. You're not going to be sitting there going, oh, well, my cup is empty and I have nothing to give anymore because of this. No, you are doing the work so that you can fill your own cup and have something to offer. Now, with that, your future higher self is saying you will be reborn by embracing this energy of opening. And with that, you've got the Queen of Cups. She holds her cup like she holds a trophy. And this is in representation of her heart. She's holding her heart out going, yes, I feel deeply. I have been hurt deeply. And I actually, everything that I've been through, I am holding in a way that it is also my trophy. It is something, it's like a prize, and saying, I've been through all of this. And I have read a book recently, The Power of the Crone, that talks about a girl who has no story. And when we've been through things, it doesn't define us, but it is the push that has given us also a story of what we've overcome in our life. And I love this because I'm really hearing that strongly, that everything you've been through, you've come to this finish line, because of it, there's new offerings coming to you. You're staying open, and you're really seeing that the way in which you love, the depth of which you love, and even though it has caused situations through your experiences that have caused your heart pain, your higher future self says, keep being open. This is your gift. This is part of your journey for you to have the experiences that push you into something more. And so remember how I talked about getting into the flow of things rather than just balance. It's momentum, it's fluidity of things. And when we are in flow, when something moves out of our way or out of our existence, it's no longer, that person is no longer, or we're walking away from things that don't serve us, we're really going in the flow. It's not harmonizing anymore. It's just not the thing that's working. So now we are choosing to walk away. And when we do, we rise like the phoenix that your guides are saying. When we walk away from things that aren't in alignment, and we are in our flow, because we're not holding on, we're not having attachments to situations that just aren't for us anymore. And I say anymore because there's so many times when you hear people talk about relationships, it's, I wish that never happened. I wish I never met that person. I get it. It's very painful. However, when you come back and you look at things from a different perspective later on in life, you do sometimes go, that was the thing that moved me to change. That was the biggest push in my life that caused change in my life. Now where I'm at, oh my gosh, I wouldn't trade it for anything, because it was a part of the journey that led me to where I'm at. I'm really hearing that for you, as well as with the tips and tricks of just the energy going, keep the faith, it's getting better, but you're in that flow. You're moving away from this devil energy of either your own thoughts or someone that was toxic. This is something that we all do. Sometimes that's why their chains around their neck are loose, because a lot of times, most times, I would say 95% of the time, it is our own imprisonment, our own hell, our own devil, our own limiting beliefs that cause us the pain of imprisonment or the illusion of it, because they can lift them off. And well, we can too. We can move out of the alignment of being in a toxic relationship. We have the power to change. We have power to walk away. We have a power to not fight or stop playing a game. And sometimes the game is within ourselves. And when we do that and we show up differently in resistance, that's where your guides are really saying, soul radiance, this is Phoenix rising. This is you rising above the situation you're faced with. And you're doing it different. And that creates new neural pathways in the brain for you to go, I just ended a cycle of an old toxic way of being. I did it different. I didn't fight it. I didn't argue with it. I chose out of it. And I chose myself. And I love that, because I feel like as soon as you do that, this Knight of Swords of this rushing in, this forward, like, I really feel that the universe is going to show you confirmation of perfect move. That's the move to make. That was exactly what we've been waiting for, is for you to choose yourself, for you to move away from things that are no longer in flow with where you are going. And it is the beauty as well as the pain of life, is that we move in and we move out of things. We are in this cyclical aspect of life that is a death and a rebirth and growth and new start, new change. And that's this eclipse season quintessentially. And right now, with it being Halloween or Samhain, it is that veil is really thin to tap into these energies that support us, and embrace that and ask for assistance, ask for guidance, ask for change, and we shall receive. It's a beautiful, it just depends on us of whether or not we want to get on that ship that comes in, whether or not we actually choose to walk away. Tarot is the beautiful light that shows us truths. It shows us breadcrumbs, if you will, to life, and it's up to us to go, yep, that one's mine, and I'm going to actually utilize it and take action with it. It's up to us. And the universe doesn't care when or if you do it or not. There's no pressure here. Page of Swords is the beautiful energy of, I feel messages coming in for you, keeping the faith. Perhaps there's a little bit of even a delay in this communication. That's why faith is so important, is because we're not seeing it quite yet in the 3D, perhaps what we're wanting to see. And so it's really about keeping the faith. With the Page of Cups here, it's the same thing. So this fish can represent something we want or something that we aspire to have. And so it can be wishful thinking. It could be the goal. It could be that North Star. And so it's saying keep focused on what you want and desire in life. And when things fall away, let them. It is the universe moving them out of your way so that you can have the thing you want. And so that's really important with keeping faith, is something you can't quite see yet in your existence, but you see, you feel it, you embody the energy of already having it. 5 of Cups is exactly that. So it's choice. So it's, we can look back. We can look at the empty cups and go, well, my little fish isn't in there. It's what I want. It's not there. So I guess I don't have it. I'm not gonna. Or we can be like, no, it's happening. The universe is conspiring with me to give me everything that I desire. And I'm willing to let go of the things I don't understand when they don't show up yet, because I know they're on their way to me. And that's the energy we really want to embody, is that faith. And I do feel that when we stop looking at what isn't there and start believing and embodying the energy of creation, that's where we become the magician in our life, and we really alchemize when things show up in a way that we don't love. Instead of focusing on those things, this is the caution I'm really feeling, that this is the shadow energy that you've got right here, but really embody this. It's faith, it's trophy, it's rebirth. So, yeah. Beautiful. There's just, make sure to check out your rising and your moon as well to get a full picture. If you are a Sun Sagittarius, that is your kind of your blueprint of who you are supposed to embody, is that beautiful Sagittarius energy. And so your rising is how you pitch forward, who you think you are. It's more sometimes of an egoic aspect of ourselves, which is important. And we pitch that, and that's how the world sees us. But the challenge is to go back into our sun sign and really embody the light aspects of it. Now, do we have shadowy aspects? Yes. And embody all of it, but see who we choose to be and who we choose to create. So I love this for you. There's a lot here, but I, just take what resonates and leave what's left on the shelf for another day. It might resonate at another time. Thank you so much for joining me. I loved your reading. I hope you did too. I'll see you next time.